Assalamualaikum and a very splendid evening I bid to all. Welcome to IIUM Nightingale, Kala Malam Bulan Mengambang. Episod yang keempat bagi musim yang ke-9. Pejam celik, Nightingale sudah pun berada di episod yang keempat ya. Dan anda masih lagi bersama dengan saya, Maghrib selaku host anda. Alright, together with me, a lovely young lady who truly has an interesting hobby in which I'm sure that you guys might want to find out. Therefore, welcoming our guest, ALYSSA HANNAH.
Hello,
Hi ALYSSA. So ALYSSA, how are you doing?
I'm great. Maghrib, how are you?
Well, I'm doing fine as well. I'm happy to hear that actually, because especially sekarang ni dengan COVID, I'm happy that you're safe right now at home, right? I believe.
Alhamdulillah, yes.
So, now tonight's topic will be on documentary enthusiasts. So, before we start, Alisa, I believe that some of our viewers may already know you, but it would be great if you can introduce yourself. Maybe your name, your age, place of birth, the course that you are majoring, and most important of all, your hobby.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Alyssa. I am 21 years old and I'm from Shah Alam. I am an accounting student and my hobbies, one of it is watching documentaries, analysis videos, and my other hobbies are sewing, playing with my cats, reading, and so on.
You see. Okay, so Alisa, I just wanted to highlight watching documentaries is one of your hobbies, right? So, since when did you develop your love for documentary films and how did you discover it? Because truthfully, I believe that documentaries doesn't really promote their series like movies nowadays, right?
Yes, no.
So, how did you actually find out about this documentary series that you are watching right now?
All right. So my love for documentaries started quite early, ever since I discovered YouTube, I think, around 13, 14. So, when you watch YouTube and you get a lot of recommendations on your phone, that is how I
Yes.
discovered documentaries actually, even though it's not
See.
promoted.
So it means like when you were a kid, you yes, I believe that YouTube always recommend us certain videos, right? So like suddenly one day you just click on one of those documentary videos and you suddenly grew an interest in this type of videos, right?
Yes, true. Something like that.
I see. So we already knew that you discovered documentaries when you were still a kid. So when do you usually watch these documentaries and who do you watch them with? Because I believe that usually people always watch movies with their besties, right? So do you prefer watching it with your friends or maybe you prefer watching it alone?
I prefer watching it alone because sometimes the type of documentaries that I watch, they're quite heavy. For example, maybe topic on war or drugs or poverty, things like that.
Hmm.
So I watch them alone.
I see. So macam I think sometimes it's not normal. It's not like it's not normal. It's just that it's quite rare nak macam meeting someone yang ada interest in watching documentaries, right? And I believe that documentaries macam I did watch a few documentaries and some of them are like um true crime and serial killers documentary. Do you watch those type of documentaries, Alisa?
Yes, I do watch. One of the genres that I frequently watch are crime.
Yes, it is quite interesting, right? So I'm not saying that I'm happy that happened, but it is truly I'm truly amazed by how they were able to do that and still yet escape. Like one of them is DB Cooper, right? Have you watched DB Cooper, Alisa?
David Cooper, isn't he a magician?
No, DB Cooper, the one who
Oh,
yang jump out of the plane. Yeah.
DB Cooper, no, sorry.
Oh no. I
Oh
see.
yes,
Well,
I've heard of it. I've heard of him
yeah.
somewhere. Yes.
Sebab macam he's one of those well, I wouldn't say serial killer lah. Macam like one of those people yang berjaya did a heist and escape from it and yet sampai sekarang dia masih tak jumpa. So those like one of the documentaries that I like to watch. And just like you, sometimes it's hard to bring my friends to watch it as well. Sebab macam it does take some time untuk them to understand and watch the whole series. Now, you mentioned about heavy genre, right? So what type of documentary genre do you prefer watching? And what is your favorite documentary series?
Oh, the type of genre, I don't have any specific type sebenarnya. I watch everything, ranging from heavy topics that I just talked about, and also
Mm-hmm.
gaming videos. I love game analysis. I love movie analysis. Games
I
like
see.
Resident Evil, The Evil Within.
Yeah. I've heard about that
Yes,
games.
I love
So,
analysis macam tu.
so analysis ni macam mana? Is it the same as documentary ataupun macam berbeza sikit?
Okay, actually, when I say documentary, I use it very
Hmm.
lightly. What I mean is any type of analysis video, because documentaries usually 1 hour plus and like very
Yeah.
serious and educational. But when I say documentary, I mean any type of analysis videos from maybe 10 minutes to 50 minutes.
I
Yep.
see. So macam like most people akan main game Resident Evil, right? So macam you prefer to watch I'm sorry, game ataupun movie. So you prefer to watch like a simple video, a short video that explain the whole series, the whole thing of whether the movie or the game, right?
Yes, short or long video, it doesn't matter as long as ada analysis in it.
I see. Because like actually I agree with you sebab macam for me I watch horror movies, right? But then again some horror movies macam I only like certain parts, so I myself watch analysis video as well, macam ending explain ataupun so for me I think it is really interesting bila dia singkatkan the whole movie in just one video. So
Yep.
Alisa, which platform do you usually watch these documentaries on, and is it easy to access?
Usually YouTube.
Usually YouTube. And
Yep.
why do you prefer YouTube? Because I believe that there's also Netflix, right? Do you have an account, a Netflix account?
Oh yes, I do. YouTube because I'm not sure if Netflix ada documentary, but YouTube I think people don't know how many amazing things YouTube ada sebenarnya.
Mm,
There are just hundreds. I think not hundreds, millions good documentaries and analysis videos. YouTube is quite underrated in that sense. I don't think many people realize.
I see. So macam most people nowadays they always like focus on movies. So they're macam always Netflix is the best, and yet macam YouTube they can't like post movies dalam tu. And yet again macam YouTube ada banyak like just like you said, and just like you said pasal analysis and these documentaries. And I tried searching as well. There are tons of content creators yang buat pasal analysis video, and
Yep.
like maybe can you suggest us one of those content creators that you like to watch? Is there any like
Oh,
specific content creators that you prefer to watch?
specific content creator? I'm not sure, but I do have some names. Do I just say it here?
Yeah, sure, you can just yeah.
Okay. One of the famous one is Vice, but Vice they cover really heavy topics. So
I
if you
see.
want a more maybe beauty analysis or why how humans perceive beauty, maybe can try Coves. I'm not. It is
Course.
spelled as Qoves.
I see.
Yes, it's just one of the channels with lighter analysis. And
I
then
see.
I think there's this famous channel, Super Size versus Super Skinny.
Oh yeah, I've heard
Yep.
about, yeah, I actually watched one of their videos actually. And
Yeah,
also macam
I like those documentaries juga. It just
hmm,
is amazing.
true. Sebab macam there's actually tons like one of my content creators and documentaries ialah free documentaries. Have you heard about that, Alisa?
Free documentaries.
Yeah, free documentaries on YouTube. They explain about abandoned places, and one of them dia macam ada mention juga pasal serial killer semua. So
Oh,
maybe yeah. So maybe I'll watch your content creator, and then maybe you can watch the videos that I post by my content creator one day.
yes, can. Why not?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I watch the videos, but I don't look at the channel. I
Yes, true,
just
true.
watch. I don't care who puts it out. I just watch.
I see. As long as the title ataupun the content itself macam menarik lah, macam something that you want to know about, right?
Yep, if it's interesting, I click.
Same here, Aisa. Okay, so I think actually thank you for answering all of those questions, Aisa. Now I believe it is time for us to take a small break, but do continue to watch today's episode because we'll be playing a game after this commercial.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very pleasant evening to all. Welcome back to IIUM Nightingale Kala Malam Bulan Mengambang.
Hai, Assalamualaikum semua. Ini Mother Chair dan selamat datang menonton rancangan Nightingale Kala Malam Bulan Mengambang.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Nightingale, Kala Malam Bulan Mengambang. So the game that you guys been waiting for, but before that, Alisa, are you ready, Alisa?
I think so.
Okay, so the name of this game is Answer with a Question. So rules are simple je. It is a game where you answer the last person's question with your own question, and you can only ask questions and no statements are allowed. So, as an example, okay, contoh. Let's say I start first. Nak makan dekat mana? And then you need to answer my question with another question. You suka makan western food tak? So, it must be in the same topic. Macam, it's not like same topic. Macam dalam conversation yang tak adalah terkeluar sangat dari topik tu. And for this game, kita akan ada 3 situation. And I think maybe that's it. So, Alisa, are you ready, Alisa?
Yes.
Okay, so for the first situation yang pertama ya, 2 siblings are shopping at a mall and they want to buy their school shoes. So untuk ni ada 2 role ya. So you'll be the first sibling and I'll be the second sibling. Okay, so Alisa, do you want to start first?
Maybe you can start first.
Okay, so nak kasut yang mahal ke yang murah?
Nak kasut yang warna putih ke warna hitam?
Maybe kita kena tanya pekerja kot.
Pekerja yang mana satu?
Okay, fine. Okay, I can't do it. That clearly itu memang kena bagi statement. Okay. I was thinking macam nak kata apa dengan pekerja ni. It was so hard. Okay,
Like
truthfully
game
kan.
macam mana dia habis?
Actually dia macam kena quick. So we need to be quick. So once someone tak dapat fikirkan satu soalan yang relatekan dengan soalan satu lagi tu, kiranya dia akan kalah. So
Okay.
macam or dia bagi statement, itu pun akan kalah. So yang tu kira macam the rules lah. Itu one of the rules. Okay, so okay, clearly yang tu yang first yang Alisa menang lah. I couldn't think of any question again. Actually, yeah, I kind of surprised, but I thought this game is gonna be easy, and yet it was so hard. Okay, so Alisa, the second situation. Okay, two friends went to Penang and wanted to find the best nasi kandar restaurant. Okay, so the same thing. Okay, the first role, kawan yang pertama Alisa, and then I'll be the second friend. So maybe Alisa boleh start first.
Okay. Nak makan nasi kandar ke nak makan burger?
Harga burger tu berapa?
Burger tu ada yang murah, ada yang mahal. Nak yang mana?
Kita tanya parents kita kot.
Parents saya
Wait,
ke
no,
parents
no.
awak?
Uh,
Kita sendiri sikit.
was that a statement? Did I just give a statement? Okay, we need to do that again. I'm so confused.
Okay,
Okay,
start
let's
balik.
try it again. Okay, start balik. Okay, new rule Alisa. Kita tak boleh bagi pilihan A ataupun B, okay? Okay, so maybe yang ni ke kedai nasi kandar tu?
Ni ke kedai yang famous tu?
Cuba check review dia.
Review yang mana satu? Ada banyak.
Okay, I can't. How is this possible? Okay, it was okay.
It's quite difficult sebenarnya.
Yeah, actually, it was quite difficult. I was surprised myself. Sebab macam you attacked me with killer question, so I can't think of any other question about that.
Oh, really? I just goreng
Yeah.
je.
Okay, fine. Then let's see how whether you can win the next scene. So situation 3, Alisa. Okay, so in this situation, siblings are fighting for the TV remote to watch their own shows. So Alisa, do you want to go first or should I go first?
I'll give you the chance to go first.
Okay, since I've been losing like two game in a row. Okay. Nak saya menjerit ke?
Nak saya jerit ke saya pukul?
Awak berani pukul ke?
Kalau saya pukul, awak nak buat apa?
Nak saya call polis?
Kalau awak call polis, awak nak cakap apa ke polis?
Polis dia pukul saya ke? Timer.
Nanti saya call mak atau ayah?
Is that a statement?
Itu soalan. The statement kot. Statement kot.
I think that's a statement. Okay. So, okay.
Okay. I lose.
Finally, after 2 games, like, okay, 1 game lah, I win. Okay. Finally.
Congratulations.
Okay, at least, yes. Well, congratulations to you as well because you win 2 games. At least macam satu game tu lah. Were you giving me mercy? Belas kasihan ke tu tadi?
No, actually no. It's hard. I couldn't think of anything.
Macam certain question ni macam just killer question. Memang dia betul macam, I just need to give a statement. I can't like ask another question about this question, right?
You nak tanya
I
apa
guess
lagi?
I guess maybe that's one of the ways to win kot. Macam one of the key to win that this type of games actually.
Don't give options.
True. And actually, that was all 3 situations and we already played and clearly Alisa wins, our guest wins. And well, that was quite an intense game and clearly it was not easy to win, or well, in my case, I lose. Because I was going against our guest because she clearly knows how to play this game. Killer questions all the time. And we actually still have a few other questions that we want to ask. But before that, let's take a break and I'll see you guys after this commercial. Hai, welcome back to Nightingale, Kala Malam Bulan Mengambang. Sesi berkenalan dah pun selesai, kita dah pun main game juga tadi. Jadi, sekarang kita akan merungkai lebih mendalam lagi regarding the life of a documentary enthusiast. Jadi Alisa, in the early session of our podcast, right, you mentioned that you started watching documentaries when you were still a kid. But there must be a reason why you continue to watch this documentary series. So, why do you love watching documentaries and how does it make you feel?
Okay, why do I keep on watching documentaries? Is because I have this need ever since I was a kid to ask why. I need to know why things work a certain way, why things happen, why do things happen like that. So that is why I keep on watching it. And then, sorry, what was your other question?
And how does it make you feel? Like
Oh,
watching
okay.
these documentaries, yeah.
It makes me feel firstly satisfied because when you are a curious person and you get to know how things happen, it makes you feel satisfied. Like, okay, finally I know about this. It makes me feel content. I
I
think
see.
mostly depending on what documentary. Some documentaries make me feel happy, some make me sad, some make me feel disgusted, all sorts of feelings. But the core feeling is satisfied to get to know things.
I see. So you've always had the urge to ask the questions like, why did this happen? Why did that happen? So these documentaries help to answer those questions. And I think most people are like that, right? So macam certain people, they always feel like, well, some of them, they prefer to watch horror movies because they felt like this jump scares, this scene gives them this adrenaline rush that they like. And it's almost like we always watch movies or like documentaries to fulfill the things that we need, right? So much like for you, you always ask, well, the type of documentaries. One of them is you also watch about serial killers. Did you?
Yes,
So,
sometimes.
I see. So macam like certain question macam why did this happen? How did he get away? Right. So these documentaries explain those type of things, and you see some people say that documentaries are very boring and not entertaining. What is your opinion on that? And what element in documentaries that you like the most?
Okay, I do agree. It's actually boring, but I'm willing to go through it. I mean, not all documentaries are boring, actually. If you say documentaries are boring, you probably haven't watched a documentary that is in your interest.
Hmm.
Because if the documentary is about something that you really like, you can watch for hours or even days. One time I even watched an 11-hour analysis video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took me several days, of course.
I see.
Yes, because I was so interested in it.
I see.
Yeah, and then sorry, another question
Oh,
is
the other one is what element in documentaries that you like the most?
what elements? Okay.
Yeah.
I like the fact that people who make documentaries, they have made all the research for us. They have made
Hmm.
all the digging and investigating for us. They are just feeding everything to us. I like that element in documentaries. To me, it's like free knowledge.
Oh, yes, true. And it is easier, right? Sebab macam this all of this information of this knowledge like for the thing that like sometimes people like to read books but then macam terlalu tebal, right? So macam this is a shorter version, macam simpler, like a summary for the whole thing that is certain apa, events that happen. And
Yep,
well,
exactly.
just yeah, and you mentioned that I do agree that you mentioned about documentaries. Not all documentaries are boring. You just need to find your preference, the thing that you like the most about macam again, it's documentaries for me. I think documentaries are just the same as movies. It's just like a different type of movie. And
Yep.
also, does watching documentaries have helped you in any aspect of your life? And if yes, could you please share with us how?
Yes, actually, by watching documentaries, first of all, I've gained a lot of knowledge and insights about things that happen all over the world, and also that enables me to converse better, I can speak better, and also I can make good conversations with lots of people because I always
Mm.
have something to talk about. I can relate to a lot more people, if that
So
makes sense.
macam yeah. So macam like through documentaries ada new topics like conversation starter, right? Bila jumpa meeting new people, like you have all
Yes,
this knowledge that you can explain or you can discuss with certain people.
that's true.
And I've heard about tons of documentaries shows that had been produced and are still being produced, and it may be a lot for beginners who wants to watch documentaries. So, how about you recommend to us some of your favorite and worth watching series for beginners?
Worth watching series.
As you
I
mentioned,
would.
like ada banyak you mentioned about ada banyak documentaries. Ada yang 11 hour, the one that you watch. So
Yeah.
macam maybe a simpler version for beginners out there.
Yes, I would say there are no documentaries that is fit for all. I
Mhm.
mean, whatever that you are interested in, maybe game, you can start with, searching for game analysis. And let's say if you like football, you can start with football analysis. Do not start with something that is not in your interest. Let's say if you like human behavior, you can start
Mhm.
with, the channel TLC.
Yeah, channel TSC, yeah.
Yeah. So if you like to know about weird human behaviors, you can just start with channels like TLC. They have short videos. Yes, just type in anything, any interest of yours, and analysis or
Mhm.
documentary, because you don't want to start with documentaries maybe on pharmaceutical company. Tiba-tiba je is not in your interest, but you attempt to watch, you won't stand it.
Oh, yeah, true. Macam suddenly macam, okay, I want to start watching documentaries. First one, pharmaceutical, 11 hour. That will really just stop. Okay, I won't watch documentaries anymore, right?
Yep,
And
you'll give up.
yeah, and you mentioned about TLC. I actually watched TLC. There's tons of, it's actually funny seeing like how different people are. Have you watched the one that they ate a soap? The girl that like to
Yes,
eat soap. Yeah, that one was interesting actually. How
they
someone
eat
can cook.
mattress. Yeah, they eat mattresses, they eat soaps,
Yeah.
yes, all sorts of things. But those are
And
like
was
short
mm,
videos, right?
true. I think it was like 5 minutes only, and maybe
Yeah,
that would be easier for beginners, especially sebab dia macam sangat simple and it's funny and interesting, right?
yeah, that's perfect for beginners, in my opinion.
So you guys, everyone who is watching right now, you guys can start by watching TLC. It's fun. Alyssa has suggested it herself, and I suggest it as well. So do try watching TLC. And thank you so much, Alyssa. I believe that our audience must have tons of questions that they themselves want to ask you, right? So therefore, let's open the table and start our Q&A session. So for those who are watching, you can type in your questions in the comment section and we'll choose a few questions. Now, the first one. Okay, so the first question. So from brother Akil Mujahid. Alisa, in your point of view, is there any specific criteria of a good documentary?
Hmm. All right, thank you, Akil, for this question. For me, specific criteria, mm, I think anything that makes you think and give you good knowledge, maybe that's a good documentary. I don't have any specific criteria because there are so many types of documentaries. So as long as it gives you good knowledge and it doesn't spread false knowledge or certain agendas, it should be good.
Yes, I do agree. Thank you, Alisa, for that answer. And I hope it answered your question, brother Akil Mujahid, right? Okay, so now on to the next question. Is there a second question? So from brother Muhammad Zul Amin bin Zainal Abidin. Alisa, I would like to ask who is the influencer that you follow, which makes you want to involve in this course? Is there certain people that you follow?
May I get? Can you elaborate on course? What course? My
Oh,
accounting course or?
who is the influencer that you make? Oh no, this journey of watching documentaries. Is there any content
Oh,
creators? Is there anyone who makes you want to follow or to go through this journey?
oh, actually, there are no specific people. It's like little chunks from. It's like little influences from different creators.
I see.
Yeah, their videos make me want to, search for more. Let's say if they have talked about one horror movie, I will
Mhm.
search about that horror movie. It's like a
I
lot
see.
of influences at once.
Oh, so macam you only search for documentaries and then you just continue on watching as long as there's something interesting on YouTube, right?
Yes, it's quite random actually. It's not influenced by any influencer in particular.
I see. So macam I think maybe for some they usually macam artists, actors, they follow certain actors, right? Macam oh he's acting in this movie, he's acting in this movie, so I'll continue to watch this. But then for you,
Mm.
as long as there's good knowledge, you will continue to watch those types of documentaries. And it started as pure interest, right?
Yes, I just want to know more. That's it.
See. So I believe that was our last question for today's episode. But before we end, maybe Alisa, you can share to our viewers list of social medias that you have.
Liz, do I just say it?
Yes, you can just say it. Your
Ah,
Instagram, maybe
all
Facebook,
right.
anything that you have.
I'm only active on Instagram actually. You can reach me there. It's my username is Alyssa Hannah. The spelling is ALYSSA HNNH.
Okay, guys. So make sure you guys follow Alisa, okay? Don't forget to follow Alisa's social media to keep up with her life's update. Now, thank you so much, Alisa and everyone, for spending your time. Do not forget to follow IIUM TV social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for the upcoming episodes. Thank you for watching IIUM TV Nightingale, Kala Malam Bulan Mengambang. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you all.